we did that. And then we're going to move our round marker to 3. And I think that is everything we need to do for that round. Cool. What do we do first? That's right, kids. Let's roll the AI dice again. Be kind, AI dice. So there's our yellow 3. White 2. So 2 plus to grab another settler card. That's not too bad. 4 or less to grab a house. We will have to do that at some point. It's blocking the Blacksmith's Guild. We have no workshop there. It's blocking the Artist's Guild. We have no workshop there. All right. Now let's roll our dice and see what we get. All right. So we have some high numbers. We have a couple of 6s. And we have a 2 and a 4. And we have a 1. Okay. So I think let's see. Let's look at what we need. So to settle somebody, well, we know we can't settle these dwarves because they require the Artist Guild item, and we don't have any. So this turn, maybe we can go for Carpenter's Guild. Oh, shoot. Well, we really kind of need that, but we can't get that either. Huh. Well, that is quite the quandary, isn't it? One requires books. The only thing we don't require is Wizard Guild items, although I suppose if we were smart, we could maybe sell off the wizard items. We only have 1. Make us a little cash. Maybe even do the same thing with the books and just kind of generate us some income this round. So maybe we could pick up some buildings, get that nobility track up. That's interesting. I've not really tried that tactic before. I say we try that tactic now. All right, so I'm going to do something crazy, probably. I'm going to place a 4 over here at the boatyard. I'm going to sell 1 of my scholar's books. Oh, I'm going to not place a 4. Do I have a 3? Oh, shoot, I don't. Let's place a 2. And so 1 of the scholar's books and 1 of the wizard items. So that's 3 for the book and 2 more for the wizard item for a total of 5. Gives me a total of 13 gold. Next, let's maybe we should stock up on some stuff that we normally can't stock up on, right? So let's use this 6, the first 6 at the White Castle. That'll take us up 3 on the rep track. That'll take us from 13 to 16. So far we've used 8, so we have 8 more points that we can put out there. So let's go to the 5 and 9. So I think we're going to end up with a 6 we can't use unless we go somewhere with a reroll. Do we have anywhere we go with a reroll? Yeah, we do. So let's go up to Scholars Guild. That's a 4. So we can buy up to 2 items and place 1 meeple. Let's go ahead and purchase 2 2 Scholars Guild items. Go ahead and pay for those and take those now. Put them here. That's 3. And then we can either get a free one or a reroll. And let's reroll this 6. Oh my gosh. Really? Another 6. That is ridiculous. Okay. Well, we could buy a Merchant's Guild item. Maybe we should do that. Well, we can. It costs us 9, but we can afford it. So I'm going to go down here to the guild hall. I'm going to purchase this Merchant's Guild item. All right. So that's going to let us swap a good that we have to anything else, or we can just get any good of our choice. That's going to go here in this first slot. We have to fill them in from left to right. So that is going to give me 1, 2, 3 nobility points and 5 settler points. And I just realized that I needed to have 8 more settler points because of the settlers that we did earlier. So 8 and 5 is 13. Again, points are not my concern. All right, so that's 9 gold. It's pretty expensive, but we've got it, and it's going to definitely help us get to our goal. Shoot, I can't do that. I can't do that because I don't. Oh, yeah, I can. So the other rule is you can actually take an apprentice from another guild to make them a guild in the workshop if you need to, if you want to do that. So I'm actually going to take the one from the Scholars Guild and place him down here. All right. So I've got my 5 now. This 5 points has just allowed me to unlock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the purple level of the nobility. So that what happens is immediately this card happens. Right. So I get to take 2 goods of my choice and 2 modifiers. This is just a one-time effect. So 2 goods of my choice. 2 goods of my choice. Let's go with let's go with 2 artist items. All right, so there's 2 goods of my choice, and then 2 modifier tokens. So I get 2 more of those for a total of 3 modifier tokens. That is 6, 7, 11, 12, 13 points that I've placed. I can place up to 16. I've got a 6 left. Wait, is that 13? So I could actually, if I used all those, I could place a 3. Couldn't I? I could. Oh my. Okay, yes. Oh, I think this is gonna work out good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use all these modifier tokens to make this 6 a 3. And as soon as I find the 3, there's the 3, and it was on there somewhere. So that's a total of 6, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, cool. So I can use this dice. What am I going to do with this dice? I'm going to use this dice, this 3, to go to the Merchant's Guild. I am going to purchase 1 good. There's the 1 coin. There's my 1 good. Now, having placed in the 3 slot, I get this first building. That gives me 1 good. That's a total of 3 goods. Now, here's the question, and I can't. This is where I think I messed up the first time we played. Is if I have a guild master, right, and I activate the workshop. Trade workshop, skew in return, perform both of these actions. When a workshop is activated, the owner of the workshop receives a reward shown on the board above the workshop. If the player activates their own workshop, they do not receive the ownership reward. Okay, so I wouldn't normally, like if the Ottoman went here, I'd get that coin, but he'd not. So, but I will reap the reward of this workshop being active. That's what I was thinking. And I'm going to get any other good of my choice. I'm going to choose to get an artist good. And no, that's not what I'm going to choose to get. I'm not going to choose to get an artist good. I'm going to choose to get carpenter's item. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So next, I'm going to go ahead and settle this settler card. I cannot do that. Just kidding, because I don't have. Dang it. Just realized I don't have a house. All right. Well, that is unfortunate. So the question is, do I really want to do that? Nah, what the heck? I've already done it. We'll stay with it. Yeah. So that is all my dice. That's the end of the turn. Income. I look at income. I don't get any income because remember I moved this apprentice from the Scholars Guild to the Merchants Guild. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's what I did. But I don't get any coin income. However, I do get one Merchant Guild item because of income phase and any buildings I own. I get one good of their type. So I do get that. No money. It's the end of the round. I'm going to bring back all of my dice. I know I do this in a different order every time, but that's just the way my mind works. Then we're going to remove the dice for the guild hall. I was on a 3, so this building goes away. That was the Carpenter's Guild that gave you an additional coin. That goes away. Everything slides down, and we're going to be replacing 2 buildings. So, 2 buildings. So here's the 2 buildings. What do we have? We have a Merchant Guild with a +1 rep and a Carpenter's Guild with switch any good for any other good. All right, so those 2 will go there. And let's pull back all of the dice for the automa. Excuse me, for the AI. Then we're going to put these sold goods over here. We're going to change out le boat. Uh-oh. This will be round 3. Yeah, because there we go. All right. Oh, this is round 4. So there should be 1, 2, yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just making sure I got those right in order. So there's the new boat. Oh, that actually works out for us because we could get some money with it. We know we're getting an extra one of those a lot. Cool. We've done buildings, we've done the ship, we've done the tracker, we have done income. We're good over here. We have settlers. Awesome. Let's start out round 4. See what we get. We got a 4. Well, 4. So 4, 5, or 6 to get another settler card from over here. A 4, 3, 2, or 1 to buy a home, which we will need to do before we can settle anything. A 4 down here in the guild hall. A 2 again, dang it, blocks the blacksmith. That's kind of stinks. And a 5 blocks the merchant's guild. Now, okay, so this is the first time this has happened. When the AI blocks a building, it activates all the workshops, and if you have a workshop, you get that benefit, okay? And in a 1 or 2 player game, The book actually says in a solo game that, where's it at? I want to show you this because if you had told me this, I would have probably said you're crazy. Very last line, you receive ×2 ownership rewards as shown above the workshops. And that's talking about when you place the die. So because we have a coin there, it actually earns me 2 coins. So it actually kind of, behooves you, not behooves, that's a bad word to use. It is definitely advantageous for you to build buildings, especially in the solo play, because if you get a majority of the buildings, most of the time you're going to be getting something, and you're going to be getting extra income, which you're really going to need to build the engine to do the things you need to do. Okay. All right. Cool. So that is the AI they have placed. We have our coins. We have our 3 coins. All right. There's our roll. Man, I'm rolling high. 6, 5, 4, and 2 3s. So, not the worst, not the greatest. All right, what do we want to do? Well, we need a building. We know we need a building. But we also know that we do not have a building to use to settle a card. So we're going to need to sell some stuff. And the question is, what can we sell? I hate to sell all those books because we do need them for one of the 2 cards. But on the other hand, all right, so we know we're going to sell one of these. All right, we know we're going to sell a Merchant Guild item because we have an extra one. We have 4 with 3. That's a good number. We need a minimum of 6. Yeah. So we're going to sell that one for sure. Man, I hate to sell a book, but at the same time, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell a book. So we might just go ahead and sell 2 books while we're at it. Yep. So let's take this 3, place it over here at the boat. That's going to be 2 books. Boom, boom. And 1 good. That's a total of 3, 4, 5. So we're back up to our 8. Then we need to place a 4 or greater at the construction yard to buy a building. So we're going to go ahead and do that there. Sorry, 4 or less. That's going to cost us 5. Right, then we're going to get a building, which is great. Then we need 6 goods to settle these dwarves. We have 1 furniture, 3 merchant guild, and 2 artisan items, which is actually, that's 6. That's what we need. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to pay 3 merchant, 1 furniture, and 2 artisan. That's a total of 6, which is the minimum number, and that's at least 1 of each. So boom, 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 boom. And we're going to settle the dwarves. So that's going to give us 2 worker meeples. 1, 2, and I just realized something that I had forgotten. I think I've forgotten this. Forgot this last turn too. And the house goes here. We get 6 points, so we're going to go from 13 to 19. And yeah. So let me look at the event card. So for round 2, that was the building. Round 3 would have been, if we use the stone council, we don't decrease our rep, so that didn't matter. Round 4, that's this round. At the end, money for nothing. At the end of the round, players receive 1 coin for each of their unplayed dice. Interesting. This is during round 4. Okay. Now, I really want to place, if I can, somebody somewhere just again for the income aspect, because now I have two. So where can I place? Well, we know we need books from the Scholars Guild for the one remaining settler card we do have left. So let's go ahead and go there with 3. We can place 1 there, so we're going to go ahead and definitely do that. So here's my worker meeple there. We're going to activate the workshops, so we're going to I'm going to choose to get the free book instead of reroll. Three. That's 6, 12, 18. Oh, man. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take the free book. I'm going to do the reroll. All right, a 5 and a 3. And I'm going to have purchased 1 item. So we're going to get 1 book. All right, and then let's go with, so we totally placed 7, place 10 of the 16 points we can place. Now let's go somewhere else. Right. Let's go to the Artists Guild, where we can place up to 1 apprentice, buy up to 2 items. We go there. We're going to buy an item, so we're going to get +1 on our rep track, which is nice. That's 17. We're going to go ahead and going to buy 1 item. So we get 1 Artist Guild item, and we're going to go ahead and place an apprentice there. So that's good. So now we've placed a total of 6, 10, 13. We can place up to 17. And we have this die that we now actually cannot use, unfortunately. So that will be the end of the round. All right. And so what are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do the income. So first things first, let's go look at our guilds. And do we have any workshops we own? We do here in the Merchants Guild, so we're going to get 1 of those. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Then let's look at our apprentices. We have 1 here in the Scholars Guild, 1 in the Merchants Guild. They're going to generate 3 apiece for a total of 6. So there's 6 money. So now we're up to 7 money for that. And that's everything, I believe. So let's do the cleanup. So let's move our marker to 5. Let's switch out the boat. And here's the new boat. Let's change out our quest card while we're thinking about it. We did have 1 unplayed die. So we actually will get an additional coin for that. So we now have actually 8. And round 5, at the end of the round, players receive 1 coin per worker in the workers lot. So this is what I was talking to you about before. Plus 1 coin per worker in the worker lot. So this would be, if we can at all possibly do this, we can settle the if we can settle a couple people, even if we don't place them, that will generate us a little bit more coin. All right, so that's the worker, that's the boat, that's the quest, that's the round marker. We go ahead and grab all of the AI dice, move them to the appropriate location. The building that was removed was the 4, so that is this building here, Carpenter, with rerolls. Wow, 3 of the 4 that have been removed have been Carpenter. Apparently the dice hate the Carpenter. So I'm going to reach in here, really try to shuffle these up real good with our hands and pull out another community building. Wow, we have a lot of community buildings, which are good. They're not bad. All right, then we're going to grab all of our all of our dice. There's our dice, there's our dice, there's our dice. Why do I feel like I'm missing a dice? Because I am missing a dice. It's right there. All right. Cool. So we're on the next round. We know what our quest is. We've changed the boat. We've changed the round marker. We've changed the buildings. So I think we're ready for round 5. This is the halfway mark. Got a long way to go. All right. So a 5. So a 5 or a 6 to grab another settler card this time. A 1 through a 5 to build a home. There's a 4 again. Good grief. Scholars Guild is blocked. We do not have any workshops there. The Artists Guild is blocked. We do not have any workshops there. All right. So let's roll it up. All right. So we have 2 1s. Interesting. We have a 3. We have a 4. And we have a 6. So that's a total of 10. That's 15, so we can actually use all these dice, which is good. So let's think about what we need. We need Carpenter's Guild items. We really need Scholars Guild, which we do have some of those, and we need blacksmith to settle these workers, and we need a house. Okay, so let's use a 1 to settle, to buy a home. Go ahead and get that done and out of the way. Okay, so we got that. Then we have a 3, a 1, a 6, and a 4. So we know we need items from the Carpenter's Guild. We don't have any. But we'll need a minimum of 6. So if we could get at least 2, and at least 2 from the Blacksmith's Guild, then we could actually settle these this turn. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a 3 to the Carpenter's Guild, activate the workshops. Okay. So that's going to put us to 18 since we are buying. In this case, we're going to go ahead and buy 2 of those items. 1, 2. Put those here. And yep. All right. So we've placed a total of 4 points worth of dice. Then we're going to take our 4, place it on the Blacksmith's Guild. We are going to buy 1 Blacksmith's Guild item. So that's going to be 1, and we'll go ahead and take. Let's go ahead and take as a free item a. Do we want to do Artist Guild? 1, 2. Nope, we're going to have to do. Let's take, just another blacksmith's item. Next, we're going to settle a card. So we're going to settle these dwarves. They require carpenter, blacksmith, and scholar. So there is 2 carpenter, 2 scholar, 2 blacksmith, 2 carpenter. That's at least 1 of each and a minimum of 6, which is what the card requires. So they are settled because we do have a home. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Card flips over. We're going to get 6 points for that. It's going to take us from 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 25 points. We get 2 workers. Yay. 2 workers. That card goes over here. Now we need to. We really need to place somebody somewhere. as an apprentice. Let's just use the 1 to place at, because we can't buy anything unless we sold something, but we don't want to do that. I'm really just doing this to get income. Let's place 1 and place 1 of these workers at the Wizards Guild, which leaves us 6. So that's a total of 3, 7, 8, 9. So we have enough points left over to definitely to place this 6. Question is, do we want to place this 6 maybe at the White Castle to give us a 21 on the rep track, which will get us almost to the top of the rep track, or do we want to go ahead and grab another settler card while we can? That is the question, is it not? I think we're going to grab a settler card. And I think what I'm going to grab, I like the 3-point cards just because they're going to let me get meeples out quicker, which means I can get them hopefully into the guilds quicker and get a better income so I can start buying these workshops. So I'm definitely going to go for a 3. And at this point, I at least have 1 merchant guild item, so I think I'm going to take the Trobits here. Here's the Trobits. Give me 2. Minimum of 6, maximum of 9 points. Scholars, artists, and merchant guild items required. And when we take them, we will, oops, my bad, we'll replace it with halflings. There's the halflings. They're going to give us a 1 meeple, 2 nobility, require wizard, artist, scholar, and merchant guild items, a minimum of 8. So that is, let's double check, 6, 9, 10, 14, 15 of the 18 that we can place. And that is cool. All right, cool. So that's taken care of. Next, we're going to do the income phase. So we're going to collect income. So we have 1, 2, 3 workshops. They're going to generate 3 per workshop. That's going to be a total of 9 income. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So there's our 9 income. We're also going to get, because of the quest card, at the end of the round, players receive 1 coin per worker in the workers lot. We're going to get 1 more coin, so I should have just grabbed 2 5s, so that we're going to total of 10. So there's that. We'll go ahead and change that. And so round 6, players gain +1 VP when they complete a settler card. So nothing that's really going to help us immensely. All right, so let's pull back. Well, I'll start here at the bottom. First thing we're going to do is change the boat. And the new boat comes out. We go to round number 6. I'm not so worried about the rep track, but I've really got to get that nobility track up. We'll grab off all of the AI dice, put them here in the center. Boom, boom, boom. The building that goes away is a community building from the guild hall. Finally quit picking on the carpenters and give it a little quick shuffle, draw out. Look at that. Draw out a Wizards Guild, and that is you get to change any 1 good that you currently have into any other good. And now let's retrieve our dice. Awesome. That's done. We've done income. We've moved all the markers. We moved the boat. We changed the quest. We have plenty of settlers there. And I think that is everything. So we can start round number 6. Oh, okay. Hanging me a little bit of slurpy. A little bit of beverage. I'll lose my voice if I don't. All right, cool. So let's roll these dice. Now, see, the good part of this is I almost hope they land on the Merchant's Guild. It's going to be a little bit more money. But we shall see. Okay, a 1. So 1 or more, we'll be able to get seller's cards pretty easy. A 5 or less, so we'll be able to buy buildings pretty easy. A 5 at the guild hall, that's going to get rid of a community building. That's not too bad. And a 3 Carpenter's Guild, we don't have anybody there. 4 at the Wizard's Guild, we don't have any workshop there. Either one of those 2 locations. So next, let's roll. Okay, we've got 2 2s, a 3, a 6, and a 5. All right, what do we want to do? Well, can we get wizard items? No, we cannot. Can we get artisan items? Possibly. Can we get merchant guild items? We can. Can we get anybody with the stuff that we have? Okay, so if we can grab humans, we can actually settle the humans. Okay. So let's do that. So we need anything 1 or more. So let's use a 2 to grab the humans. So we have now 2 things here that we could potentially settle. So here's the humans. You can see they require blacksmith, artist, and scholar items. Minimum of 6, maximum of 9 points. It will give us 2 meeples. Right. So we actually have 1 artisan item currently. So let's go ahead and go to the Artisan Guild for a couple reasons. Number 1, we need those. Number 2, if we put a 3 here, we get +1 on our rep track. So we like that. So let's go here with a 3. We're going to get +1. That's going to put us up to 19 on our rep track. We're going to buy we're going to go ahead and buy 2 artisan items. So take my 5, get back 3. So we still have 8. And get 2 artisan items. So put those over here. Then let's go to while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and place my second apprentice there. So what I'm looking now is I was hoping that there was a artist tile there that I could use, but there's not. So we'll place it there. We bought our 1. We got our 1 rep. Cool. Now we need books and we need Blacksmith Guild items. So let's go with what the heck? Let's go with a 5 over here at the Scholars Guild. We're going to go ahead and buy 3 items. And we'll go ahead and trigger that workshop when we do that, which is going to give us either an additional book or a reroll. I'm going to choose to take the book, so we'll actually get a total of 4 books. So there we go. 4 books. Next, we need to get blacksmith items. So far, we have placed 5, 7, 10 points. So let's go to the Blacksmith's Guild. We're going to buy, let's just buy 3 of those as well. And we'll get 1 of anything we want. So here's the 5. We're going to put that in, get back 2. 1, 2. We're going to get 3 of these. And that's the blacksmith items. And I'm going to go ahead and opt, just in case, grab for my free one a wand. So we don't have any, and that's blocked this turn. So that's that. And we're going to go ahead and settle the humans because we do have a home. So that requires blacksmith, artist, and scholar. So at least 1 of each of those. So there's the blacksmith, there's the artist, there is the scholar. And we'll actually do, we have to have at least 6. So we'll actually just do 2 of each of those, which will give us a total of 6. Those get settled, so we move our house. That's our 3rd set. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put that over there. Dadgummit. I done goofed. Okay, so let me think about what I did there. I bought 3, so I need back 3, which would have been a 5er. Okay. I think I fixed this back. I do not have a home, which is going to pose a bit of a problem. So, right. Because I've actually settled 3 and I forgot to move that one over. I always forget something. So frustrating. Right. Well, I have a 2. What can I do with a 2? Not a whole heck of a lot. I don't have any more people that I can settle. So let's just use the 2, I guess, to get 2 more rep for a total of 21. Yep. All right. So that is all of my dice. That is the end of turn number 5. And at the end of the turn, 1 BP when they complete a seller's card. We did not. So that quest is going away. And the quest for round number 6, receive 1 coin for each good you sell, plus 1 coin for each good you sell at the port. Okay. That's cool. Round number 7, not round number 8. I'm going to need all the rounds I can get. Round number 7. Throw that over here. There we go. We get rid of the community building that the Ultima dice. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do income. All right, income. So I'm going to get 1 good. I think that's it. I'm going to get 1 good for the Guildmaster merchant. And then I'm going to get 3 none. And 4, that's a total of 7 income from my apprentices. Right? Yes. That is it. Alright. Cool. So now I can finish taking these off. So that'll go there. These are mine. These are the AI that clearly has it out for me. Right there. Cool. All the buildings slide down. And we get a new building. And the new building is another artisan. Artists. I keep saying artisan. Artist Guild. Get a free Artist Guild item or +1 on the rep track. Very expensive building, though. Okay. We've already moved that to 7. We've already done the quest. We're good with the settlers. I grabbed all my stuff. I grabbed my income. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right.